the original didn't have like a copyright on it. How did that get by without anybody noticing it, and how much of trouble was that for you?
Well, trouble. I think that I would have invited you all over to my place on the Riviera if we had had the copyright on that. No, I think God knows how much money that movie has made since 1968, but it's basically in public domain. What happened was our title for the film was Night of the Flesh Eaters. And when we made the first prints of the film, we made one print of the film to take it and show it to distributors to see if they wanted to distribute it. And when we finally got a distributor, Walter Reed, they said, well, there's a movie called The Flesh Eaters, so we need to change this title. And they changed it. It was Night of the Living Dead was their title, not ours. And we were just a bunch of young guys in Pittsburgh making our first film. We didn't know what we were doing, and we put the little copyright bug on the title card. When they took that card off, the copyright bug came off. And we should have put it at the end of the film, which is where it belongs. We didn't know that. And I think Walter Reed is probably more to blame than we are. But the point is, when that happened, no one noticed. We didn't notice, they didn't notice, none of us noticed or thought of putting another copyright bug on it. And that was it. So ever since, the moment people noticed that, anyone, everybody started to distribute that film, put out video cassettes of it and everything else, and there was no way we could stop them. I mean, we've been in court over it ever since, and we just haven't been able to win a copyright. And that's why we decided to do the colorized version, which I didn't agree with, but I didn't want to do it, but the company, there were 28 people, 26 of which are still alive that own that film. And, it's sort of democracy. So I went along with the colorized version. I had to go along with the colorized version because I was outvoted. And then I agreed to do the remake, particularly with Savini directing it. But those were all attempts to make some money off the film and try to reestablish a copyright. But we can't reestablish a copyright on the original film. The remake, yes, and the colorized version, and all, but not the original.
All right, very good.